among my fans, because this is book 74 of the properly preposterous Misadventures of Timothy Thompson, Worthingtonshire, the teenage years. This is the first book of the teenage years.
Puberty, really heavy stuff.
Yeah,
it's heavy stuff. It's hard to deal with.
It starts when he's 16. When he was 15, that was still before the teenage years, because I didn't think of the idea of calling it that yet. But this is chapter 1 from book 74. I'll just get right into it. Even though Timothy Thompson Worthingtonshire was a relatively well-known wizard in Terre Haute, Indiana, having won the Greased Pig contest 3 years in a row and gaining some measure of renown among the local humans, he was still forced to live in a suitcase by his mean uncle. Man, I'm so sick of living in this damn suitcase, said the 16-year-old Timothy. Good thing I have my driver's license and some wheels now. I want to go for a ride. He called up his school chums, the red-haired teen Geezer Hamswallow and the teen girl Serena Smokeshow Thimbleworth. Then they got into his car and started driving around listening to Bad to the Bone by whoever that made that song. Ha ha, feels good to be a teen, said Geezer. That's right, said Serena. Humans can't understand what it's like for us wizards, and parents can't understand us teens, but we can still cruise around and get wild. Hey, speaking of, said Timothy Thompson Worthingtonshire, pass me one of those wizard beers, even though I am currently operating a motor vehicle. Okay, my teenage judgment tells me to just do it, said Geezer, who then did it, by which I mean he tossed a beer to Timothy. And when I said I there, that's a new rhetorical device I'm experimenting with, of inserting the author into one random sentence to explain that I am currently, I mean that he's tossing a beer to him, like there's a little bit of like a fourth wall kind of thing there.
Oh, sure.
I'm just sort of maturing as like an artist, I guess I'm saying, but anyway, he throws him the beer and then, Timothy says, ha ha ha, I feel so alive, he says from behind the wheel. But oh shit, look up ahead. It's the dean of our wizard school, Chip Desawick Flort Walder. We better play it cool. At the next red light, Timothy stops the car right next to Dean Flort Walder's car, and both cars have their windows down, making it easy to talk to each other. Hello, Mr. Thompson Worthingtonshire. Drinking and driving again, I see. As a wizard myself, I understand that it's not dangerous for you to do that. Wizards have exceptionally high alcohol tolerance compared to humans, and we can drink however much we want and get behind the wheel. But there's one thing, and you know it. We are subject to the human laws of Terre Haute, Indiana. You must obey the laws, Timothy. Aw, man, said Timothy. This is why me and all my teen friends all support Wiz Exit. We are tired of these stupid human government laws governing what we do. I want proper wizard laws, mate. Every wizard knows you should be allowed to drive your age in BAC. I'm 16, so I'm cool to drive at 0.16 BAC, and you know it too. I know that, Timothy, but if you want laws that reflect wizards, you must take part in the governance of this town and run for city council or whatever, and do all that shit and change it and work together with humans and whatnot and all of that. Man, fuck you, old man. I don't give a fuck. Ha ha. I'm a teen wizard, and I'm really good at catching greased pigs at the county fair. I use my magical spell that degreases mammals, and the humans are powerless to compete, and that's why they all love me, and I can do whatever I want, and I don't even care what you're talking about. Eat my dust, Dean, said Timothy. And then he hit the gas pedal of the car and sped off at the green light and kept drinking his wizard beer.